Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me on another Doodle Diary. As always, I'm Patrick. We're going to be talking about things while I doodle. Now, as you see here, I'm just doodling a treasure goblin from Diablo, the series. It is of course, my rendition. I love the absurdly gross and odd and peculiar looking art style that I create. It is adopted from a healthy portion of Big Daddy Roth with the Rat Fink. I always like those Rat Fink drawings, and he also did other than Rat Fink. If you search Rat Fink, you'll see some others. I'm not really into hot rod cars, but I really like the monsters that he puts into the crazy, muscle cars with all the motors poking out the top. Now you see here I work on the camera. Oh God, I really wish there's a new Sony like 4K handheld. Oh, I got to get my hands on that. In fact, I've been thinking about selling my Sony NEX VG10 with the interchangeable lenses just because it's so bulky. I find that when I do my videos, and what keeps me, apart from being busy and doing other things with streams and trying to make puppets to sell immediately, because YouTube's the long game. Unless you're coming out with something or you know a guy who knows a guy to get you big in the game. YouTube is the long game, so it's hard for me to produce a lot of content unless, say, like my Patreon was, stacked. So, or at least to a point where I don't flip my lid trying to get the power bill paid, if you get to a point like that. But, that's not me complaining. That's just telling you, that's what it is with videos and stuff. So, yeah, it's rough. So, the problem of me, I need to produce more videos, and they need to be as easy as possible, because when I make this art and things like that, my creation skills are great, I would like to think, but the video portion, like setting up a camera, has always been, I enjoy editing it, and I enjoy the videoing of it and everything, but if the camera, I bought a camera that was really big. I was very hasty in my purchase, which that was like a couple years ago. So, I saved up forever. You'd think I'd had enough time to really do a lot of research, but I've seen some videos about the Sony, and it's a really great camera. It's amazing, but it's really bulky, and it's rough to set up. And I find now, as I'm getting a little bit more knowledgeable with video editing and video and watching others do their stuff, that not only do you not need such a sexy rig, it's kind of overkill. I hate to say that. I do puppet videos, and with the 4K and everything, you can get some very good quality videos. Like there's a Sony 4K out now. It's $1,000, and that's like, it's obviously cheaper than the one I have, but it's still amazing looking, and I think I could probably benefit better with that one, because not only can I use it for my Doodle Diaries to upgrade the quality of these by a drastic amount. Like I'm trying, this is with everything, the stars are aligning perfectly to get this quality. And I've got it well lit and everything, so I'm like, oh, I could probably use some more light on the left hand. You see a shadow being cast by my right hand. I could probably use a little bit more light on the left, so that way it would kind of knock that shadow away just a little bit, or at least soften it to the point where, it's not like it's not bad right now, but sorry, half the video is going to be about me talking about this camera. Anyway, back to it. I need a better camera. That's going to be something I work on in the future. A little bit smaller, easier to shoot in a decent quality. Because this camera I've used outside and vlogging, it really isn't that great. The sensor on it probably isn't the best. Like, it doesn't suck enough light in, so you basically got to be standing on the sun to get any legit lighting. And then when you're on there, it's washed out probably. So it's a lot of adjustments you got to make. And this isn't a camera for that, really. This is like the camera I'm using here is kind of a point and shoot, captured, memories. You're not going to be making puppet videos, worry about your lighting and stuff like that. This is something to look back on Christmas and laugh and embarrass one another. That's what this camera's for the most part. It's definitely not. Like, there's so many DSLR cameras like the point and shoot that also get so much beautiful videos. Like, with you put a little microphone, an external mic on it, and you're good to go. You're shooting like a pro. Sometimes better than a pro. So that's something to think about. Let's talk about other things. I don't want to make this video too long, but I also don't want to make it too short where it's just I'm spouting off a list of things that I have to tell you. I figure we'll get intimate about things. So very intimate. So what I got here, we got a little bit of a list. Just to remind me, because I'm so absent-minded, I get that way, and I'll just wander off and talk about this, and I'll completely forget what I was talking about. So let's stop right there, back it up, put it in reverse. I got some shirts. We've been drawing on the stream, and this is two of the things on my list out of the way at once to talk about. I do stream very frequently. If you're not involved in the streaming, I understand. But if it's something that you do watch in your own Twitch and you do watch people draw, and there's a creative category, there's a bunch of wonderful creators in the creative category on Twitch, so that may be something you look into, if nothing more than just a drawing. If watching people play the video games and do live commentary isn't your thing, which I do that as well. But on occasion, which I try to make about once a week, I'll do a drawing stream. And we'll doodle some shirts. I'm going to work on a new shirt design, a few, one of mine, a couple of other people's. So yeah, I make shirts. I do the art, and I make them available on my my T-shirt selling place. I'm trying to think of the name of it, but I can't think of the name of it. Designs by Humans, I think, is what it is. So the links of all of this will be in the description below, so you don't have to, listen and ramble, Patrick trying to figure out what the name of the place is. You can just go down there and click it, because I'll already have it figured out past the stream. So go check out the shirts if you want to. I mean, I try not to make a dedicated video to that, but it does help a lot. It really is great, and I know a bunch of my stream viewers have bought a bunch of the shirts. Now, they're not Patrick J related shirts. There's like one on there. These are my art shirts that I create. Like there's some zombie lady, and there's like a couple skulls shirts, classy skull shirts. Classy. I said classy. And a bunch of other stuff if you're interested in that. I've been doing smoothies to try to keep healthy and sexy. And I will say it has increased my attitude, I should say. I mean, I don't feel as sluggish. Yeah, I will say that you can easily ruin it with one meal by eating half a pizza, but a couple of meals a day, or at least one meal, maybe keep you going through a snack, like a half a cup or one of the little jars of it, or what I have little mason jars I put my smoothies in. But yeah, you can pour them full, make them in advance, put them in the fridge, and then while you're working out throughout the day, you can drink two. I usually drink two with, it's measured, you can measure it, to maintain my wonderful glow, and count as a meal with spinach and some fruit and other things in it. Flax seeds, because they're fairly affordable and they're really good for you. Ground, of course. Don't just throw a handful of flax seeds in there, because I assure you, if strawberries say anything, that you're not going to be able to grind up all those flax seeds. You'll be drinking them, yeah, but if you got diverticulitis, which the only reason I know that is because I have family members who have that, you don't want to eat little tiny seeds, because, yeah, anyway, we'll talk about that later. I mean, we're not talking about that later. I don't know why I said that. I'm lying to you. I'm not going to talk about diverticulitis later. It's not important to me at the moment. Even if I had it, it wouldn't be important to talk about in the stream. or a vlog for this nature. So come check out the stream. Check out the shirts. That's a good thing. I bought some fabric markers to make some more videos coming up soon. I've just got to, like I said, I've got to get the power to both work for 2 hours setting up cameras and getting the lighting correct to shoot a video that's not going to be 2 hours at all. So you see my dilemma there. A smaller video and easier setup is definitely going to benefit me more in the future, and benefit you more. So there's something to think about. If you want to watch the videos, make sure to give them a thumbs up. And go buy a few shirts. Oh yeah, there's a Patreon too. Yeah, sorry. I'm pushing all the things. I also have a nice jug of snake oil that'll make you fly, live forever, and see through walls. Only when you choose, though, so don't think you're just going to be seeing through walls all the time, because you'll bump your face. It's a great thing of snake oil. I'm wearing a top hat while I'm telling you this, so you need to spend all your hard-earned money on the snake oil. That way you can get all these things. No refunds, I'm sorry. Because it works so well, I don't want you screwing me. You know, you'll buy some, drink it, you'll be immortal, and see forever, and then you'll be like, I want a refund. I'm like, no, you're not, buddy. So yeah, no refunds. If it doesn't work though, it's because your genes weren't right. But it will work for everyone, unless it's your genes. So think about that. So yeah, thanks. Apart from that, I've been streaming my butt off. I've been doing. I'm trying to build some puppets, some more affordable puppets. So go check out my Etsy. This drawing will be up there, and of course you can grab it up along with a nice affordable puppet soon enough. So hit the follow button there, or follow me there, my shop. And yeah, it's a 10-minute video. I didn't want that to happen, but hey, you're here with me for 10 minutes. We had to get some stuff out of the way. Awesome. What would you like to see me draw next? Tell me in the comments below. Make sure to thumbs up and share for people who like to watch little doodles happen. The art connoisseurs. And as always, I love you, and thanks to the patrons that are being viewed right now on the screen. I make sure to credit those every video because they truly help more than they will ever know. And I know you want that coveted role. So there's a link below and a link on the screen that you can click to be a patron. And here's some videos. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.